MEMC 8479 says sub-postmasters had to hand over money instantly. Money they didn't owe, under the threat of persecution. The organisation that took that money might pay back money, but does not belong to the sometime never. Pay it now. Any further harm to the postmasters is on your heads as well. Get on with it. Absolutely. I so enjoy reading the comments that you leave on the under these videos. I so enjoy it, and so much of what is written is thoughtful and extraordinarily to the point. Some of it, of course, challenges what I have to say, and some of it is very entertaining as well. So thank you. Just keep it coming, even if you think I don't like what you're saying. I may not, but who am I to judge, really? I'm just the person who starts the debate. When it comes to the the legal compensation for the postmasters and postmistresses, look, do remember, so far in the last year, they've been made to fill out a very complicated 14-page form that really should be filled out by lawyers. So they have to pay a lawyer to fill it out, or they may think that they can fill it out themselves. Many of them are now over 60, 70, 80 years old, and the post office has no intention of covering their legal costs in completing this form and making sure they don't make a mistake by interpreting a word which seems perfectly bland and straightforward, interpreting a word with its legal sense, which of course is what a lawyer would do, because words don't always mean what they say. Words often in law are used as a sort of code, and you need to be a lawyer to be in on that code. So older and vulnerable postmasters are falling prey yet again to this mess, and even then they have to pay. The form is designed to prevent real claims for damage to reputation, to prevent people claiming back the money that the post office forced them to pay, to confuse the word compensation with the word return of the money that you stole. The form is designed to stop any form of exemplary claims, damage. The form is designed to intimidate postmasters into silence, to stop them discussing their settlements. It's effectively an NDA. Every possible effort is being made by the post office, by the government, by the courts, by the powers that be, to minimize payouts, to delay. And token cover at a cost and at a sort of tardy demonstration is a great contrast to the demand for money on the spot, on the next day, that the post office initially made. There is no attempt to compensate for the tax implications of the Horizon scandal, to make the people who were responsible for enforcing that scandal and for developing that scandal, for hiding that scandal, to make them accountable. The whole thing is wrong, and the government's plan to set out new legislation to speed up the process is still not tackling the real issues, and is still obfuscation, is still clouding the difference between compensation and the return of money that should never have been taken in the first place. Yes, the government is now listening, because it has to listen, because the ITV dramatized the problem and people sat up, and many millions have watched that ITV drama. Well done, ITV. Well done, Toby. Well done, the whole process. But now the government is listening. Now the post office is listening. Now they really need to act, and they cannot hide behind these stupid, infantile words, and we need to hold them to account. A word means a word. It means what it says. None of this messing around with legal codes and with with the blurred edge between compensation and restitution. First, pay back what you've taken, then talk about compensation, and then maybe in the process talk about exoneration. And then finally, at the end of that list, you talk about the prosecution of the people who were really to be held responsible.